Okay, I do apologize. Thank you for informing me that I was muted, and it's because my my phone was connected to my Bluetooth, and I completely forgot to cut it off. So everything I just said, you didn't hear nothing I just said. But anyway, okay, so I was saying I wear many hats, right? Now, usually y'all get to see me working out. That's usually what I'm doing, working out, or you see me cutting fruit or something like that. But God has placed it in my heart to use this tool to advertise and promote my business and grow my business. Okay, so I am an emotional support coach, which is something that I do, and I have been promoting it on other platforms. The mute should be turned off. You should be able to hear me now. Um, yes, I do exercise, but this is not what this is about. So I am actually not entertaining like conversation for the most part outside of the emotional support, because that's what this live is about. Now, to come on here and just chat and just have fun talk, I can do that another time. They saying they can't hear me. No, I can hear you. They're trolling. Oh, okay. All right. So, anywho, so yeah, so if you are in need of emotional support, this would be the moment right now. I'm charging $5 for brief emotional support. If you feel, thank you for the love. If you feel comfortable, you know, giving us a little brief of what you have going on, and then I can assist you. If you want further assistance, like you want to book a full session with me, then you can just send me an email and we can just go from there. And I am doing a promotion right now. My sessions, if you want to know, okay, they're actually $250 an hour, but right now I'm running a deal for $150 an hour. So that's if you want to book a session outside of this live. But yeah, you can send, you can Cash App, you can Zell, or you can send like a gift or a super chat over $5, and I will assist you. So yeah, with you personally, of course. So that's what we're doing today. So God placed this in my heart to do this. This is definitely outside of my comfort zone. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Doing it in front of the camera, it's outside of my comfort zone. I'm so okay with doing it like virtually, like I've been doing, you know, doing virtual sessions. I'm very comfortable with that. Right now, like I said, this is different, and what I spoke about earlier is that you know, we have to step outside of our comfort zone. We never know what's on the other side if we do not step outside of our comfort zone. Okay, so this is me doing just that. Okay, yes, this is me doing just that. So I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, letting the spirit guide me, and this is where God has led me. So if I'm able to help assist somebody on here today, that would be amazing. And if not, then you know, it wasn't meant to be in this moment. But I'll be on here probably doing this every day. I'll be here doing this every day. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of sit here. I'm not gonna talk too much if there's nobody requesting emotional support unless God has me speak. So, yeah, I'm drinking my tea right now. I have a little bit of a headache, so I'm drinking my tea. It came on right before I started this live. When I tell you the devil has been busy today, the devil has been really busy today. Okay, it really have. Let me see. But yep. So here you can talk, we can vent, you can be heard, You know, if you need some support, the time is now. The moment is now, okay? And if you do need a full session after this and you cannot afford it, just send me an email and we'll work it out, okay? It's you know, if you can't afford it, you still deserve assistance anyway, and I'm going to give you just that. So, God's going to take care of me regardless, all right? Okay, if you need some support, then you know what you need to do, and then say what it is that you need some assistance with, and then we'll go from there, okay? Now, if you're here playing, I ain't got time for all the games and stuff like that, okay? This is more of a serious live. I don't play when it comes to, you know, me handling, I would say my clients, but when it comes to me handling people and their emotions and things of that nature, I take this very seriously, okay? Um, can I give you a little bit of, okay, what is it? Okay, all right. So what is it that you would need assistance of? Um, yeah, so what is it that you, now if y'all want to talk in the chat and you know y'all want to have conversation with one another and you are not in need of the services, that's fine too. Okay. And if you do not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. My channel is about myself and my children living here in Costa Rica. We've been here for about 4 years now, and I am originally from America. I am from the DMV area, Maryland. Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland. That's where I'm from. Yeah, so I do emotional support services. I do. Now, it's different from therapy. We're not digging into your childhood, and I'm not diagnosing you and all those things, okay? I am providing you with emotional support with maybe current situations. I mean, even if it's past situations. And if you want to dig into your childhood, we can do that, but let's not do that probably on here. I would not want you to do that. You know, we could do that we can schedule that for another day, another time. I wouldn't want you to put it all out there. You understand? Thank you so much for the subscribe. I don't want you to put it all out there now, okay? So just share what you're willing to share, all right? Just share what you're comfortable with sharing. And I want this to be a safe space. And unfortunately, I cannot determine that because people are ignorant and there are bots on here and things of that nature, you know. So, but don't be afraid, all right? I want this to be a safe space, and I want us to be kind to each other, okay? I want us to be kind to one another and be nice and be respectful. You said you're coming back. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, so I want this to be a safe space, but of course it's only but so safe because it is social media and we know how that works, okay? Let me tell y'all something. This shirt I got on, I never knew that I'd be able to wear this because I used to be bigger, of course. And it just didn't fit right. And now I can, it's flowing. It's nice. I actually like it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got these glasses from Shein. You know, Shein is good for some things, y'all. I got these glasses from Shein. They're good for some things. All right. Um, but yeah, so if you are in need of some services, I'm here for y'all. And yeah. See, that's my problem. I love a good set. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like it's a piece of hair on my head. It's irritating me. um Oh, you're on here when I exercise. Yes, I know. Like I said, this is a different life. You're usually seeing me outside working out. You know, I wear many hats, y'all. I told y'all I wear many hats, and this is definitely one of them. So I'm growing in the midst of growing my business. Okay. You know how people be jumping on your lives talking about go get a job. First off, I have a job, but I have my own business. Then that's what I'm on here promoting, of course. What services do you do? Emotional support. I provide emotional support. I'm an emotional support coach is what I do. I'm not a therapist. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not going to take you way back to your childhood and you know, unless you want to. But you know, it's kind of like dealing with, you know, daily life right now. If you're struggling with it emotionally, getting through life, or just dealing with daily tasks. Um, I'm located in Costa Rica. So my services, I do virtual services. I am located in Costa Rica, but hey, if you are in Costa Rica, I actually offer in-person services as well. But of course, the majority of the people here, 99.9999% of the people, they are Hispanic. So I'm not able to service them, unfortunately, unless they speak English, okay? But I offer in person, like if someone is here in Costa Rica or come to visit and they want to book a session with me, I do that too, but it's basically virtual. Emotional support coaching. I'm an emotional support coach. Okay, listen. Whatever you are good at, you need to monetize on that. Okay, so whatever you are good at, monetize on it. If you are good at drawing, monetize on it. If you are good at acting, monetize. Listen, whatever it is that you're good at. If you're good at crocheting, sewing, whatever your gift is that God gave you, utilize that. Now, I can't dance, I can't sing, I can't draw. This is literally my gift. Like God has gave me the gift to be able to talk to people and to be able to help people. Thank you for the love with their problems and with their emotions. When I tell you I've been doing this for many years, and now I've decided, well, not now because I've been doing this for months now, have decided to turn it into a business. Okay. Okay, that's yes, absolutely. Um, no. But yes, yes. So I am using my gift and I'm monetizing on my gift. And my coach, who was my cousin, but he's no longer with us. May his soul continue to travel in peace. He helped me start my business and everything. I'm talking about the business plan, down to the pricing. And then not too long after that, he passed away. Unfortunately, it was definitely nobody saw it coming. Nobody saw it coming. He wasn't sick or anything, but God came and took him, and he crossed over. And yeah, and I kind of like backed up on it a little bit because after that it just like it really hit me, and I wasn't really doing my emotional support coaching like that anymore. But I am not gonna allow his hard work and his love and his time to go in vain. So this is something that he left me with, that he helped me build, he helped me create. And I feel like he's been nudging at me lately, like, what you doing? So okay, so here I am, I'm showing up, and I'm showing up for myself. Okay, so I have to do what I have to do to grow my business. So if you have a business out there that you want to start, don't be afraid. Put yourself out there. It's okay to step outside your comfort zone. I'm impressed with you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, the vet is calling me. Now he's calling me, right? He's gonna speak all Espanol. I'm not gonna understand nothing he's saying. Y'all give me 1 second, please. Hola. Sí. Bien, ¿y tú? Bien, bien. Café. Está bien. Ella still eat her caca. Sí. Sí. Okay. Okay. See, and I bring it back in again otra vez. Mm, no entiendo, lo siento. Maybe mejor mensaje. Pa- Posiblemente. Okay. Yes. Okay. Understand. Mm-hmm. Okay. Understand. Sí, entiendo. Understand. Espera, lo siento. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been waiting for the vet to call me back. Give me a minute. Yes. See? Mm-hmm. Muy difícil. Sí, understand. Sí, sí entiendo, understand. Yes. 28. Okay. Sí, sí entiendo. Sí, sí, sí. Okay. Okay. Understand. Okay. Yes. Sí. Sí. Muchas gracias. Okay, sí. Chao. Sí, iguales. Okay. Con gusto. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was gonna call me. See, the thing is, my Espanol is. So they call me and he's talking straight Spanish, like, so I have to really listen to see what he's saying, to catch what he's saying. Um, what? Okay, all right. So let's get back to it. Okay, so I'm offering emotional support services. Like I said, I apologize for the interruption with the phone call, but I had to take that. My dog she's a little sick right now, so I sent him a message earlier and I've been waiting to hear back. So it just so happened to happen on here. So I apologize for that. But yes, but again, so I'm offering the emotional support services, just brief. This is just like a brief, okay? Um, brief, okay? So if you want services, like I said, you can send me a Cash App, you can send me a Zell, or you can send like a gift for $5 or more on here. I was speaking on, what was I speaking on? Promoting my business, okay? I was talking about my coach who is no longer with us, who helped me start my business. And he didn't help me. He couldn't help me grow it because he crossed over, but before he did a lot. He really helped me out with this. And because of him, I started a business because of him. So with me living over here in Costa Rica, that we have to find ways to make money, right? What type of services? Any limited? Where are you? I'm in Costa Rica. I'm offering emotional support services. Thank you so much for the love. I am an emotional support coach, and that's my gift. I used to wish I could sing and dance and maybe draw, but that's just not what God gave me. God gave me the gift to be able to help people verbally. And I've been doing this my whole life, but I decided to make a business of it. Why not, right? My cousin definitely helped me with that. Canada, hey, how are you? How are you? You can find me on my Facebook is KeishaCoxson. It's just my name. Now, I'm gonna change my Instagram name, y'all, because it's so long. I don't even know what it is, and I don't get on there much. I go on there sometimes, not a whole lot. You know what? Greetings. Hey, greetings. How are you? No, I'm not standing up. Listen, this I do my lives when I work out outside. So if you want to see me standing up, you have to join the live outside. No, I'm not. It's nice to see y'all. Must see my arms looking better. I still got a little flat, but my arms are looking good. Listen, I've been working out. I'm on day 90. Day 90 made today. I did my 90-day workout earlier on the live. So those who have been keeping up with me, my tribe out there, you know I'm on day 90 and the results are showing up. The results are resulting. I'm just saying. So usually I come on here and y'all see me working out or y'all see me cutting some fruit, but I'm doing something a little different right now in this moment, okay? Yeah, she used to see me in my workout. So like I said, I wear many hats. Okay, I wear many hats. And this is one of them. And I am now, why is this still? Let me redo this. I am now stepping into just building up my business more. Okay. I kind of lost it to a degree once I lost my cousin who was my coach and who was literally walking me through this, assisting me with this like step by step. And then he just like out of nowhere, like unexpectedly, he died. And after that, it's like I was in like a little sunken place for a while, very sad about that loss. He was like my dad, you know. But before he crossed over, God gave him to me to just come into my life and help me start this business. And I can't let his hard work go in vain, you know. So I really need to start pushing this and I really need to start pushing it and promoting my business more and growing my business. This is something that I love to do. I love helping people. I'm really good at helping people with their emotions. I'm telling you, I've always been that friend that people, I would literally leave my ringer on at night for my friends. Like, I'm like, if they need to call me at 1 o'clock in the morning because they going through some type of problem, I need to be available. That has always been me. So I'm always that person that they call on to help them. And I know I'm so good at that. That's my gift. Like I said, I wish I could dance or draw or sing. I used to want to be a singer, but I just cannot sing. So that's not my gift. So I have to use the gift that God gave me and monetize on that and help people and do what I can do with that. Are you a dread or is it? No, this is my hair. These are locks. These are locks. This is my hair. Yes. This stuff is so small. That's why I got this phone right here. Let me look at this one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So yes, this is, I have my other phone right here so I can like read. If people do, you know, you send the money or whatever, I want to be sure I don't miss you. I address you. So I have another phone sitting here. Okay. So that way I can read this. This is a little bit closer. The writing is so small on here. It's so small. But yep. So like I said, if you have a gift, listen, don't sit on it, y'all. Don't sit on it. And there's enough money out here for us all. There's enough money for everybody. So whatever your gift is, babe, don't just keep it to yourself. Don't just keep it to yourself. You could literally turn that into $1 million business, whatever your gift is, okay? Hey, from Mexico, how are you? Um, but yes, maximize, listen, monetize on it. Use that gift, whatever God gave you, use that gift. You might could quit your job today or tomorrow to start working on whatever gift that is that God has gave you. If you can sing, if you can draw, if you're a good writer, if you can write stories, you're good at writing scripts, you're good, you know, whatever that may be. If you're good at writing papers, you can offer, you know, there are people in college that pay people to write their papers. I did it. I pay people to write my papers. Okay, I'm being completely honest. Um, I'm being honest. Thank you so much. She look like she's stressed everything. Okay. Now comments that is irrelevant and if they're not positive, I'm not addressing them. Okay, I'm gonna overlook you and we're gonna just keep it moving and keep it flowing. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving and keep it flowing. But yes, I want to encourage y'all to do that, like for real, because we're sitting on gifts that God gave us, and because you're living a robotic lifestyle and you're at work all day, every day, you don't have time to actually take your gift and turn it into something. Okay, whoever you're working for, that was once an idea. Whatever company you're working for, whatever business you're working for, it was once upon a time, it was just an idea, right? And now they turned it into a whole business, and now you're working there. So the same can happen for you as well. The same can happen. Thank you so much. The same can happen for you as well. So whatever that gift is, I'm trying to tell you, God wants somebody to hear this. Take your gift and monetize on that gift. Okay, so that way you can create more freedom for yourself, is what you want to do. Let me look right here. Okay, we can chat to build your business. You can send me an email. Like if you are in need of like a full session and you don't even want to talk on here, that is fine too. Just shoot me an email and we can discuss it. I do charge $250 per session for an hour, but right now I am actually doing sessions for $150 an hour. Now let me tell you something, because some people might be like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. You got to know your worth, babe. So whatever it is that you're doing, know your worth. Don't put little pennies on your gift. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's somebody out there that will pay for your services. I promise you that, okay? When I came to Costa Rica, actually, before I left Costa Rica, before I left the United States, I was actually, I was going through a lot, actually, emotionally at the time. I had some issues going on with family, very close family. I had that going on. We had COVID, which COVID had hit my business. So I had that going on. I had a business at the time. I had a supportive housing home. It's similar to like an assisted living home. I had that in the United States, and I was doing that for some years, actually, okay? I was doing that for some years. And once COVID hit, we already know COVID affected many people in many different ways, okay? And it definitely did hit my business. Um, okay, what will you get in return? You're getting emotional support. I'm confused. But yeah, so when I left there, I was going through a lot, and I was also going through a spiritual awakening, which I didn't know what was going on, to be completely honest with you. I really cannot tell you like what I really didn't know. And then God just gave me tunnel vision. It was just like, you're moving to Costa Rica, this is what you're doing. Don't ask no questions, don't tell nobody about it, don't listen to what anybody gotta say, don't let people inflict their fears on you. Just, this is what you're doing. I didn't even get a chance to think about what kind of food they eat here, because I'd only eat certain things. I didn't even think about that. That's how I had tunnel vision, okay? So at the time, that's where my mental state was. And then once I came to Costa Rica, I actually received my healing right away. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, the whole package. First, let's start with the health. My sinuses, my asthma, all of that stuff like vanished. I come here. Almost non-existent. No more postnasal drip, raspy voice, all having asthma attacks, in and out the hospital. I come here and it was like I got healed in many ways, more ways than one. Okay, more ways than one. Not legal. So yeah, so that's where my mental state was at the time, when I decided to make the move. And it is one of the best decisions I could have ever made in my life, for myself and for my children. My children are thriving. They are now bilingual. They play outside. They're not sitting in the house all the time. So yeah, it's going great. I should have made some more tea before I got on here. I had to drink some tea because my head started hurting right before this live. When I tell you, the devil has been busy today. Before I started my workout, I had some stuff was going on, and I just felt it in the air. And then I'm like, right before I come sit down to do this live, I get a headache. And I'm like, really? Listen, slow down, devil, slow down. Now, you can't physically move in with me, but I'm definitely going to send you these positive vibes. But if you are interested in moving into Costa Rica, and you come and build and create a life here, hey, we might can hang out. I definitely would like to find my tribe of people, so, like people who move here to Costa Rica, and kind of like come together and maybe do some retreats and stuff like that. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting that this phone is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is my first time doing this, y'all. And I have to tell y'all, God told me to do this, so I'm doing it. And I am stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I want to be sure to tell you that. Yes, I'm African American, mixed with a little bit of non-melanin, which is Caucasian, you would call it. But I am mainly melanated. Okay. I don't define myself as black. You know, this skirt is black and I'm not this color, but I am melanated. How did I learn my language? I learned the language just being here. Just being here, and I'm still learning, and I'm still learning. Okay, I am, as you can see, if you was here when I just took that phone call, I'm not gonna lie. I understood what he was saying because I understand certain words, and I'm like, I get it. Okay, okay, I understand what he's saying. But every single word, no, no, don't understand, didn't understand at all. Not everything, but yep, yep, yep. Puerto Rico. Okay, and half Korean. Okay, okay, and I'm sure you're beautiful. We're all beautiful. Korean and Puerto Rican. That just sounds beautiful. It really does. Thank you for the love. It just sounds beautiful. I promise you it does. Kara, hold on, it's moving too fast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm looking at my other phone to see y'all comments because I always gotta keep leaning in and it's so small. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate also what I was speaking of. So I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone doing this. When God told me to do this, I'm like, God, really? Like, really? But when we step outside of our comfort zone, there's always other things on the other side, y'all. When you just stay where you're comfortable, you miss out on a lot in life. I promise you, you especially growing a business, there are some things you may have to do that you don't feel comfortable doing, but it's going to help you grow your business. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have that open mind and you have to be willing to step outside of that comfort zone. Okay, Jamaica, Jamaica. I charge for my emotional support services via Zell, via Cashapp. Like when I'm not on here. I'm actually right now, I'm just charging $5 for like a brief. If you need some emotional support, just doing it briefly on here. But if you need a full session, then you can reach out to me via email, and then I'll send you everything that you need, and we'll go from there. But yep. So sometimes you have to step outside your comfort zone, my people, and that can be the toughest thing. That can be a very tough thing. Like even when working out, doing my lives, like starting this content creating, actually I had people telling me that I should have been doing this. Like I literally had people contacting me, hitting me up in my inbox, people that know me like, Keisha, you should do content creating. Like people want to know what Costa Rica is like. They would love that. That is really good content. And I didn't do it straight away, not at all. Actually, it's been years, and I'm just now stepping into it, and that's because I didn't feel comfortable, right? And I have to step outside of my comfort zone. No, it's just Keisha Coxson, your emotional support services, supporting you through emotional difficulties. Um, but yeah, so I started to step into it and I had to step outside of my comfort zone. And this is a process. If there are any content creators on here, and if you're not that person that's like super out there, super bubbly, it's kind of like it's right. I should have been doing this. You see what I'm saying? So I had people telling me I shouldn't. I'm like, you know what? And then my coach, he also was like, Keisha, like you're in Costa Rica. What are you doing? Like you need to be creating content. Like I'm like, okay, God, I done heard it from you. Done sent me the message through several individuals. Let me just go ahead and do it. So my emotion, it's like as if it's not a therapy session because we're not digging into like your childhood. I'm not diagnosing you or anything like that. But if you are just somebody who needs some uplifting, if you are going through something and you're emotionally struggling, if you just struggle with your emotions overall, because we all be struggling. And when I say that, it's just like our responses, okay? Those are our emotions. So if somebody piss you off and you respond so quickly and you just go off, that's your emotions. And you need to work on controlling that. If you are just in a space right now where you're depressed, where you stress, where you're just struggling to get through life, where you just need some motivation, okay? I will help assist you with that. Now, if you want to go back into your childhood, and I can help you with that too. I'm not a licensed therapist or anything. I was born with this gift. I don't even need a piece of paper that calls me a therapist, okay? God already stamped me with this gift, so that's just what it is. You said, Tom, I'm seeing you instead with that girl. I know, right? I know, right? I said I wear many hats. You getting to see me in a different, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. Yes, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next, but yes, you're getting to see me outside of working out, y'all. So this is different. I've been working out 90 days on my live. I might have missed two. I missed 2 days on live, and that's because I did it at like 3:30 in the morning. So I only missed two. I did it, but I just didn't go live when I did it. Yeah. So yes, y'all. So just be willing to step outside of y'all comfort zone. Maybe somebody on here needs to hear that, because that can be very, very difficult to do. So me getting myself together to do this, when I tell you God literally gave me this today, literally was like, I want you to go live and promote your business. Like, do what you need to do. Promote your business. Grow. It's nothing wrong with that. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a bit uncomfortable for me. It might seem like it comes natural, but it's a little bit uncomfortable for me, but it's okay. You said all I want to is clear my depression. It's just in my, hey, if my beauty is helping you clear your depression, I am all for it. Okay, listen, a lot of us are depressed, a lot of us are stressed, and I don't want us living like that. I used to live that life. I was depressed and probably didn't even know it. You ever realize like you was depressed and didn't know it? Like, or you was just stressing. You just so used to it that it feels like a normal thing for you until you step outside of it. So when I moved here to Costa Rica, I was like, wow, I was really like fighting for my life over there. Like, I was really depressed and I didn't know it. I was really lacking so much self-love, and I just really didn't see it. You understand what I'm saying? Um I really didn't see it. You're welcome. Yes, but now, so yeah, so I don't want people to be depressed. I don't want people to just be soaking in that. There's so much more to life, y'all. There's so much more to life. Do not let life stress you out. Don't let it bring you down. Um, Hold on 1 second. I need to put some Vaseline on my lips. I had this here intentionally. um, don't let life beat you down. Don't let your problems take over your mindset and just have you in a sunken place, okay? I'm in Central America, Costa Rica. So that's the goal. That's the goal. And if you're not comfortable with coming forward with a problem on here, I completely understand that and I respect that. Like I said, if you need, even if you want to do it outside of this live and you want to send me $5 outside of the live and get a brief have a little brief session, then we can do that too. So just send me an email. My response time, if you email me, my response time is very fast. It's very fast. Yeah, people are definitely weird on here. I'm not really tapped. I was tapped in to TikTok. I'm in Costa Rica. I was tapped into TikTok, but I can't monetize on TikTok from this country. So I stopped putting a lot of energy into my TikTok and more into YouTube because I can monetize on here, of course, from Costa Rica. So if I wanted to, even make some money on TikTok, I would have to sit on like live all day, and I'm not doing that. I have children. I have to cook. I have to clean. I have to work out. I have to do. Okay, so I had to. So God created this way for me, but I definitely appreciated, giving me the advice on going to TikTok. But yep, I'm located in Costa Rica. But y'all, yes, do not drown in your depression. This live is about emotional support. Don't let stuff beat you down. Don't let people beat you down. Don't let what people say affect you. Okay? Don't let what people say or what they think about you or what they think you should be doing. Don't focus on that. You do what works for you. You do what's best for you. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not live to let's not be a people pleaser. I used to be that. Actually, what made me get into this avenue was just that it's my gift. And I have accepted that this is my gift. Like I said, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't rap, I can't write. I'm like, this is my gift. Like, I've literally been doing this my whole life. When I was in college, actually, getting my bachelor's, when I first started, I was starting in nursing, right? I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do nursing. And then it was like people I would talk to and converse with and help with their problems. They also, God has so many people tell me, Keisha, you need to do psychology. Like, nursing, no. Like, you are really good at what you do, and you should major in psychology. And I'm like, you know what? I actually ended up switching my major, and I got my bachelor's in psychology. And when I tell you, I love those psychology classes. I love those psychology classes. Some of the stuff I already knew because it's a gift, right? But yes, when it was time for them psychology classes, I was excited. Like that was the only time I was excited, like in class, is when it was psychology. Like that was it. That was the only time. So that's what got me into this avenue. And my cousin, like I said, who's no longer with me, no longer with us, may his soul continue to travel in peace. He encouraged me to do this. You know, he's like, Keisha, what are you good at? And I told him, and he's just like, okay, well, what we doing? What we doing? You need to start a business. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm thank you so much, and may his soul rest in peace. I appreciate y'all for seeing, those who see my purpose here and what I am doing and maybe why I am doing it. You know, those who do not understand, whatever you want to call it. Some people can't comprehend what's taking place right now. And that's okay, because maybe it's not for you, if that makes sense. Thank you. Not you need me to be a nurse and psychologist. Now, I'm not a nurse, y'all. I decided to not. Let me tell y'all something. I can't stop looking at my arms on this live. I gotta be honest. I see them. Okay, and today it was a struggle when I got to these arms. Sis was struggling, but I definitely see the change. Like I truly see the shapes coming together on my arms. But I'm sorry. Let me get back on track. So I'm not labeling myself, thank you for the love, as a Christian, y'all. I am just a spiritual being, and God lives within me. God is truly in my heart, and I display love, and I display, God is love. So I display love, but I'm not in any type of like religion. Like I don't want to place myself in that box. I am just a loving, caring, kind person. And I display love. So God is within me, and thank you for the love. That's all I need. I don't need. We ain't even gonna go into the religious thing, because I know some people get worked up when you start talking about religion. My favorite topic, honestly, is like psychology. Like the way people mind works. I love it. Like I always said, and this might sound crazy to some, like people who are incarcerated, I would love to just go and sit down and like talk to them. Like those who done certain crimes, like just where was your mind? What was you thinking? What went through? Like I find entrance in like stuff like that, if that makes sense. Might sound crazy, but just you need some loving, okay, my dear. Richard needs some loving, okay. Somebody said money, Cash App. You can send it via Cash App. Okay, Richard, so we're gonna send you some love. Let's send some virtual love to Richard, since Richard said Richard is in need of love. Now, if you are in need of love, y'all, don't be out there searching for it. Don't settle for anything. Don't just accept anything just to say you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend, or to get a ring on your finger. Thank you for the love. You like seeing me work out. Hold on, let me go right here, because that's too far. Um, yeah, so y'all don't be out there searching for love in all the wrong places. You gotta learn to love yourself. It starts within. It truly starts within. If you don't love yourself fully, then it's going to be difficult for you to love someone else. And what we do is we attach ourselves to other beings, right? And then we like to, how can I put this? We will attach ourselves to other people, and then we look for our happiness and our joy within that person. But you have to have it within yourself first. You need to have self-love first, babe. I promise you. Men, women, total, everybody. We need to have it within ourselves. So if a relationship is something that you desire, a partner, a marriage, whatever that may be, if you're looking for that type of love, or you would like to put yourself in the frequency for that type of love to come to you, then work on yourself in the midst of being single, okay? Work on you in the midst of being single. Okay. Yeah, so work on yourself in the midst of that. Don't be so focused on dating sites and swiping and swiping and looking and looking and looking and looking when you need to be looking within. Okay? That is the first thing. That is really the first thing. And And I know love and relationships is something that a lot of people truly desire, but you have to find your internal peace first, y'all. You have to discover that self-love. You have to heal that inner child. You got to heal those wounds, so that way when that person comes, you understand what I'm saying, they can love you right, and you can allow them to love you right, and you can love them right. Okay? But if you don't love yourself, babe, um that's going to be difficult to do. Never mind my comment earlier. It's been a long day. I don't even know what you said earlier, babe. A lot of people say I look, you know what, this Rihanna thing, I'm not lying. Like, people keep saying that. Like, at this point, I guess I have to address it, because I usually don't say anything, but I've been hearing it on live an awful lot lately. When people, even when I'm working out outside, people, she looks like Rihanna. And I never say anything, but now it's like to hear somebody else saying it. I mean, damn, do I really look like Rihanna? I need to check this out. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. We're all beautiful. We're all beautiful. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. If somebody call you ugly, they think you ugly, who cares? You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Know that about yourself. Believe that, and know that you are beautiful regardless, okay? Thank you, thank you. Let me look over here, because those comments are a little slow. Yes, I'm working on self-care. Y'all, self-care, we can speak about that. That plays a part in your emotions, your emotional support, self-care, okay? Having time for self. And a lot of us live a lifestyle that does not require time for self. And it's sad, you know, that's how they want it to be. So you don't have time for self. You don't have time to tune in and tap in to your gifts. They don't want you to tap into your gifts. You understand what I'm saying? So they want to keep you busy. They want to keep you busy, keep you busy, keep you busy. So if you are stressed and you depressed, I know people now I could contact. How you doing? Oh, I'm just hanging in there. Oh, I'm just staying out the way. I mean, they just sound miserable. You know, it's just like, oh, you know, I mean, I'm making it. You know, I want you to be living, babe. I want you to live. I don't want you to exist. I want you to live. Thank you for the love. That's what I promote. You know, I want you to live. Don't just exist in this world, okay? Live. Live your life, okay? Live it. Don't just watch other people live it on social media. Don't watch other people living their life or the picture they painting for y'all that may or may not be true. You know, live your life. Create that happiness for you. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Create the happiness for you. So work on self-love. That's what I definitely want to say. Self-love is where it begins. Self-love, when I tell you, if you say, Keisha, where do I start? Where do I start? Yourself. Working on yourself. That's where it started at. Good afternoon. Hey, from Las Vegas. How are you? How are you? So you want to work on yourself. You might not want to hear that. A man is not going to solve your problems. A woman not going to solve your problems. A girlfriend not going to solve it. A boyfriend, a husband, a wife, they're not going to solve it. You have to go within. As much as you don't want to do it, as much as you don't want to do it, there are people right now in their adult life who are struggling because they're carrying the weight of that childhood trauma. They're carrying the weight of relationships that happened many years ago, right? And which may be the reason why they can't have a successful relationship, because they're still holding on. They're still holding on to things that you just need to free yourself of, babe, and let it go. And let it go. Okay. I give the best hugs. um Thank you so much. But yeah, so you want to start with self. So if you was to ask me anything, even if it is starting your business, right? And you want to believe in that business, you want to give that business your all. Let's work on self first. Start working on yourself within. Dig down in there, y'all. Dig down in there. And I'm not saying you got to go get therapy, but I mean, therapy is good to have. And I'm not a licensed therapist. I can't diagnose you. You know what I mean? And like I said, we can go into the childhood if that's something that you want to do. Because I'm just really good at what I do, I can help you with that. I don't have to have a piece of paper that says PhD on it or whatever. But if you believe I do, then I respect that. I understand. You said live your life. The ball of much and laugh a lot. Yes. Live. What is my job? Well, this is one of my jobs, actually. Emotional support coaching is a business that I've started. Now, if you want to move, you know, get up and move out of the country, you want to create some revenue, right, for yourself. So what is that thing that you can do? And this is something that I am doing to create revenue for myself and for my children. That way I'm able to continue living the way I'm living now, or maybe even better in the future, you know, but that's the way I'm able to stay here in Costa Rica, you know, and do what we do. Okay, so now that I did already speak on that, but I'll speak on that again. What, how you say, I do not want to get your name wrong. Crawford, you got to start with self, babe. That's where it starts at. You have to start with self. You have to start with self. And don't focus on your age, okay? That's just me. I do not focus on age. Like, don't focus on the number that society placed on you and make you feel old and like I'm running out of time. If you feel like you're old and you're running out of time, then guess what? You are old and you're running out of time because it's all in the mind. So I think that rhymed. Oh, I might be a rapper. I've been rhyming a lot lately. You know, it's just flowing. but yes, if you believe that about you, then you're old. But if you tell yourself I'm young, I'm youthful, you know, don't focus on the age thing because that'll have you trying to hurry up and find something and then you'll settle for anything because you're like, I'm almost 40, like I need to. Okay, so work on self first. Okay, go within, make sure you are in love with you first. Make sure you are in, I love you too. Make sure you are in love with you first before you go and try to love on somebody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that way you won't accept trash. You won't accept just anything. Because when you love yourself, we don't accept anything. I have to be, because once upon a time I accepted anything. I'm gonna be very honest and transparent with y'all. I'm not perfect. I'm growing in life. You know, we're humans, and some people on here try to act like they not human, and they like to try to judge you for things you've done as if they don't have a bunch of stuff in their closet, because they ain't finna share things with you that they don't want you to know, right? But if you put yours on display, they want to bash you for what you're speaking of. The whole time, I bet you they can relate to what you're saying, but they just not gonna tell you that because they don't want you to know the type of stuff they done in their past. If you understand what I'm saying. So, you know, just work on self. I say start there, and you don't want to accept anything. You don't want to be so desperate that you accept anything. You know, like I said, and a lot of us, we do that. Some people right now, you might be on here, out of the 80 people on here, you might be in a relationship right now that does not serve you. You may be in a relationship right now, it does not serve you, and that person drives you crazy and breaks your peace. And because that person is there, you don't have peace. But because you're so attached to them and you're like, oh, I'm so in love, you settle for the less. But that's because you don't love yourself. Because when you love yourself, it's just certain things you ain't finna let people do. I don't care how long you've been with them. That you ain't finna treat me this way, you ain't finna treat me that way, you ain't finna talk to me like that, you've lost your mind, you gotta go. Okay, so you will have a whole different mindset when you love yourself, if that makes sense. I will take care of everything necessary for you to explore and grow. Absolutely, I agree. Ego, even when I was broke down. Yeah, that ego, listen, that ego will keep you down. You want to be a music producer by the time you're in your 20s, 30s. So how do you think I should start? Now, you know, I don't know nothing about like exactly what you want to do, the music producing. But again, when it comes to starting a business, babe, you just got to go for it. Listen, Chat GPT is your best friend. Go on ChatGPT. ChatGPT actually will answer that question for you, and it will actually come up with a business plan for you. It will come up with all types of stuff for you, okay? So y'all utilize the tools that we have. Utilize them to your advantage, okay? Utilize those tools. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, utilize those tools. So if you had a goal and you like, I wanted to do it, thank you for the love, by this age or this time, don't focus on that. Don't focus on the fact like I wanted to do it when I was 20, but I didn't do it. So what? Okay, that no longer exists anymore. You have right now. So what can you do right now to make that happen? So if you want to be a producer, babe, you can do it. If you need somebody to tell you that you can do it, I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You can do it. You got this. So just start and sit down. I don't know the steps of what you need to take to become a producer, but ChatGPT do. ChatGPT do. Google do. So I want you to utilize those resources, okay? And step outside your ego. Somebody mentioned the ego. Don't let your ego keep you. Your ego will have you down to the ground. Let that ego go, because we all have an ego, okay? Let it go and be more open-minded. I promise you, you will go float so many places in this world if you become more open-minded. Let your ego go. Don't think you know everything. Don't not be open to criticism. If somebody critiques you or what you're doing, don't take it personal, especially if it's coming from a loving place. And if it's not coming from a loving place, forget them. Forget them. But those, thank you for the love. But those who love you, it's okay to take criticism. Okay, y'all, I take critique now. Is this something y'all feel like I could be doing better with my business, or do you have any advice for me? I'm open to it. I'm open to it. I don't know everything. I'm gonna say I don't know everything. I don't. Thank you so much, and best wishes and happiness to you as well. I appreciate all of y'all. No, I'm not fussing. We just, just encouraging people. My sister said I didn't feel myself and I didn't think I need to because it wouldn't help. Maybe I'll. No, babe. Okay, I definitely want to address that comment from. I don't want to say your name wrong, babe, but F2B. No, it is definitely important for you to love yourself. That is where you start, babe. That's where you start. It is important to love yourself. If you want to love on other people, in order to even give that proper love, you have to love yourself first, okay? And when you love I'm trying to tell you, when you love yourself, your mind changes. Everything changes, babe. Everything changes. Like, you have a whole new way of thinking now, okay? And you're not going to play about you. That's one thing that comes with loving yourself. You're not going to play about you anymore. So if you played about you before, you ain't fitting to play about you no more. See how the rhymes just be... I'm trying to tell you, I said I didn't know how to rap, y'all, but at this point, I might have to sit down and I might have to start seeing what I can come up with. So just start with loving yourself. You told your sister, listen, babe, I want to encourage you, please work on your self-love. That is very, very, very important. That is where you will find your true freedom. If you want freedom, internal freedom, y'all, mental freedom, spiritual freedom, I'm trying to tell you, it's loving yourself. And I can only speak this because I know what it feels like to not love yourself. I know what it feels like to do things when you're operating off of trauma. I know what it feels like to just allow people to treat you any kind of way and accept anything because you don't love yourself. I've been there. I haven't always loved myself. I mean, if you knew where I came from and, what I went through as a child and where I grew up at and certain experiences that I have had, had shaped me to act a certain way, to accept certain things. And then growing up in America is just like, self-love is not something that they push on you. Let me tell you what was pushed on me. I have to be completely honest, and I don't know, just continue to practice. If anybody, yes, practice your craft. If anybody can relate to this, but all I can remember, like, being young and growing up is people just, oh, get yourself a husband, get a husband. That's all I really heard. Like, nobody's telling me to love myself and, hey, let's discover self-love, or hey, no, I didn't hear any of that. Everything was get a husband, get a husband, get a husband, get a wife, and it's like, what? What? That's what's most important now? I'm confused. But I do have friendships I'm building with certain females. Want to make sure I'm ready for a long-term relationship and something deeper than just... Okay, yeah, so make sure you are ready, because y'all, listen, a lot of men out here, and I'm not bashing no men, y'all. Hold on, I respect myself and I won't take no BS. Absolutely not. I love people fiercely. That is amazing. Well, not saying, well, listen, all I can say is discover. If you can love on other people, why can't you love on yourself? Do you feel like they more important than you? I'm confused. Because if you can love somebody else and tell other people you love them, but you can't tell yourself that you love you, that's a problem. I mean, literally, you might not see it in this moment, but that is a problem. That's a problem. So in reference to the relationship, listen, you definitely need to make sure you're ready. And I'm speaking for my ladies out there right now. I'm speaking for my ladies, my mothers, my single mothers, whatever the case may be. Listen, all the ladies, period. Even if you're not a mother. Men, we are not tools, okay? We are really goddesses. Y'all just, for something, y'all just clearly don't see it, okay? But we are goddesses. Know what you want before you go and interrupt a woman's life, okay? Because a woman could just be sitting pretty, just minding her business. Trust me, I've done it. Just minding her business, not looking for nothing. And here come Joe. Here come Joe. Now he want to sell you dreams and then pretend to be this great, amazing guy. And it's just like he was never ready for the love, and he really wasn't ready for what you was ready for, but he pretend to be. And then he comes in and disrupts your life. So listen, be gentle with us women. And if you are not ready for something serious, just make that clear to the female, okay? So that way y'all both on the same page. Y'all both on the same page, all right? So you don't want to go into a woman's life, especially women who have kids, and then she trusting you, then eventually she lets you meet her kids because you're portraying that you're just this great man, and then one day your true colors come out and your representative is gone now. And at this point, you might have meant the kids, she might have been talking to you for years, she even fell in love, and then it's just like you just break a heart. you know, I'm doing great. How are you? So so just know what you want. You said you're building relationships, and when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships, y'all set the foundation. The foundation is a friendship. That's something that goes over a lot of people's head. They automatically in lust. Oh, he fine. Oh, she fine. Let's focus. Let's build that friendship first. Let's do that. Let's do that first. You don't think you have motivation to. How do you love yourself? So one would be realizing that you don't love yourself, which clearly you have shared that with us. So I would like to thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's send some positive vibes to this love here. Okay, so what you want to do is, one, you got to sit down and talk to self. It's okay to talk to self. You can also get therapy. Therapy can help you with that, or emotional support coaching can help you with that too. But if that is a service that you cannot afford, you can sit down, you can talk to yourself. I don't know if you have like a really good friend or somebody like that who can kind of guide you through it to help you get to the self-love. But if you feel like you are alone in this, it is basically just realizing, okay, I don't love myself. What do I need to do to love me? And more than likely, you're going to go back to, I'm still upset about this. I'm still mad at this person for doing this to me. I remember when I was a kid, my mother let this happen, or da 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 da. And then it's like, those are the things that you will realize you're carrying. And it's like, and the fact that you're carrying that, you don't even think to love yourself, but you have to let go of the weight. So I want to say, start with that first. Start with letting go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, things that you got in your mind, that you keep in your mind, things that negative things that may replay, or hurt or pain that you may have endured. Especially as kids, we endure a lot of trauma when we're kids, and it displays when we're adults, and you may not even know that. So what happened to you when you were 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, you're displaying that today, and you may not even know that. So just make sure you go back and you work on healing from things that have hurt you, from people who have hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Thank you so much. So yeah, so did that help? I hope I helped you out, but definitely letting go of that weight and that trauma. That's really where it starts, y'all. You gotta let that stuff go. I know I'm speaking from a place of based off of my experience, okay? And I used to carry a lot. I couldn't even sit in church when I used to go to church. I couldn't even sit in church without crying, because it's certain things that I went through when I was a child that would pop up in my head while I'm sitting in that church, and I'm like, it will always take over me. You know what I mean? And I had to let that stuff go. Thank you so much. I mean, we're here for serious questions as long as it makes sense and it's appropriate, okay? Thank you. Said I got nice, but listen, my arms is coming together. I am in a stage of my life where this is the most healthiest and most fit that I've ever been. And this has came with my journey on moving here to Costa Rica, okay? I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And like I said, I didn't even realize I didn't love myself until I moved here. And even once I moved here, there are certain things that I allowed to happen that reminded me, Keisha, you're not fully there yet. You don't fully love yourself yet, because you would have never allowed that. So, okay, God. So now I'm at a place now where when I tell you, I don't play about me. I will stay by myself for the rest of my life before I let somebody play with me or play about me. I'm not playing. I'm just saying. Oh, see, I'm not playing. See how the rhymes is just coming out. This is crazy. I think I might be a rapper. Um, we just talking about emotional support, just random topics, really. This was, I'm offering $5 emotional support services, just something brief. If you would like to, share your issue with us. This is a group on here. I can't say I want to say it's a safe space, but I can't determine that, because we know there are demons everywhere. But if you would like to have a personal, again, even if you want to do it outside of here and you want to do your donation of your $5 outside of here, and you send me an email, I'm gonna contact you, and I'm gonna provide you with a brief service. Okay. Now, if you want a full session, then we can talk about that too. And my response time is very good. Okay, let me tell you. First off, pink is my color. As you can see, I'm an AKA. Okay, um, I provide service to all mankind, and that's what I'm sitting here doing. Okay, let me know what. See, I didn't even know about that retreat. I'm actually in a space of God is low key putting it in my heart to do my own retreat. Yes, this when I tell you God has been just dropping stuff on me, like I'm like, whoa, whoa. So God definitely put it in my heart to do a retreat. What retreat is that? I want to look into it because I probably can't attend. I still breastfeed, y'all, and my baby is still attached. So I can't leave but so long. But yes, I actually am considering planning a retreat myself. I don't even know where to start with that. I told God, listen, it's better, just hold on. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna have to figure that out and connect with some people here in Costa Rica and do some networking. Okay, I'm in some groups on Facebook. I'm gonna have to do some networking to see what I could do. What y'all think about that? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, I want to know about that retreat, Miss. What's your name, babe? Siobhan. And if you go, let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Okay, thank you so much. If you can send it to me via email, please, if possible. And maybe I can let other people know about that too. I can mention it on my live or whatever, something like that, so that way more people can know about it. Cause I'm in Costa Rica and I don't even know about it. Thank you. I appreciate that, babe. But yeah, so Queen here has spoke on. I'm calling you Queen, not saying that's your name, but you are a queen, and so am I. Us women, we are queens, and the men, y'all are kings. Um, there's a retreat taking place here in Costa Rica that may be beneficial for you. Okay, and if I do plan a retreat, of course, y'all, it's like this is something I've never done before in my life. So when I step into things that I've never done before, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I try not to get anxiety and stuff, but it's different, and it's just like okay, it can be a little bit, like where do I start? What do I do? How do I do this? I have to step outside my comfort zone once again. So that is something that I may actually do. So I feel like God has me on like 3 assignments right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what they are. One is this. Emotional support coaching and coming on live and having conversations such as these. I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to do that. The other one is helping families here in Costa Rica, helping feed families here in Costa Rica. That's something else that God is putting in my heart to do. And then a retreat. So that's like 3 things. And that's why I'm like, God, it's better. Por favor. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, you coming to Costa Rica to live for 6 months. Okay, what part are you going to? I'm excited to hear that. I love hearing that. What part are you going to move to? What part? What part? Or have you found a spot yet? If not, I can send me an email and I can send you some groups on Facebook where you can find housing. Easy. Okay? I'll be live tonight around. Okay, somebody is promoting y'all here, so let's support them if possible. $5 Fridays, is that what they're saying? I'll be live tonight around 3:39 p.m. Standard Time. Like, subscribe here first. If they're promoting, listen, I'm here for it. If you want to promote on here, you're welcome to do that. No, I do not do OnlyFans. I wear many hats, but that's not one of them. I do not do OnlyFans, okay? And I be having to say that on my lives when I'm working out because people want me to turn around and twerk or something. And it's like, no, that's not. No, babe. If I have an OnlyFans, you'll be the first to know. But I'm not. I'm not doing that, okay? I probably could make a lot of money on there. I'm sure I can, but that God said, Keisha, you ain't about to do that. I don't have to do that, okay? I'm not about to. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, we're gonna keep it cute. So the serious question is, I have a traumatic memory that I don't know if it's real or not. How can I figure it out without talking to a therapist or anyone? Okay, so you said you have a traumatic memory and you don't know if it is real or not. So I'm assuming that this is something that haunts you, and again, it's all in our minds, right? So clearly that's probably replaying in your mind and it always pop up. And the fact that you don't know if it's real or not, you're curious, right? You like, was it real? Was it not? If it's something that does not serve you, right, then let's just let that go. We don't need to know if it was real. We don't need to know if it was fake, okay? If it does not serve you and it's more so bringing you down and affecting you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, let's just let that go, okay? We just gonna say, you know what? I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. but I'm just gonna let that go. Let's not carry that weight. See what I'm saying? Did that rhyme, y'all? At this point, does that make sense? Did I help you out at all? Um, did I help you out at all? Costa Rica rainforest, where I would like to live. In the rain, listen. When it's raining, all of this is a damn rainforest. It's rainy season now. Okay, so you saying if it is real, it is serious, but you don't know if it's real, right? So not saying that it's not a serious situation, but the fact that you cannot define whether it's real or fake, I say let's just let that go, right? If that's okay. I know maybe curiosity, maybe you're curious because you're like, I really want to know. I really want to know if this truly happened. Now, if you find out that it truly happened, what is it going to do for you? Let's think about that. If you find out that it was real, you ain't got to share it on here. Just think about this later. Okay, if I was to find out that it was actually true, now what does that do for me? What does that do for me? And if I find out that it's not true, it never happened, what does that do for me, right? So figure out what it is that you're searching for from that particular traumatic experience that you may or may not have experienced. Does that make sense? What did you say, babe? I'm so sorry. You said about a $5 tip. Okay, so the $5 was for if you wanted brief emotional support on here. I'm offering $5. You're charging I'm charging you $5 for a brief response, okay? Which you can send it through Cash App, which I posted. You can send it through Zell, or you can send like a gift or a super chat on here for $5 or more. I'm sorry if I did not get to that. I apologize. Oh, we searching for something. I'll change the way I see my sister. Okay, so it'll change the way you see your sister. Okay, so the fact that, so in this moment, because we don't know if it's true, so maybe what you need to do, if you really want to know if it really happened, you might have to do some meditation or something, okay? I would say maybe do some meditation. Whatever that experience is, can you sit down and walk yourself through that? Like if you literally sit down, maybe turn on some meditation music, just relax. You know how you can take yourself back to a place mentally, because it's all up here. Certain things that has happened to us, we can replay it in our mind like a movie. You understand what I'm saying? We can feel everything that we felt back then. That's how powerful the mind is. So if you sit down and just meditate on that and see if it comes to you, you understand what I'm saying? See what you can get out of that and see if, okay, is it really true? Now, if it changed the way you see your sister, if that's what has to be done, then so be it. But the thing is, the fact that you don't know if it's true or false, that's the thing. Like, what if it really never happened? See, I would dig deeper with you. You would have to contact me on a one-on-one so we can go deeper. I'm only going to say but so much on here. Okay, one, because I can't give you the full package without you paying for the package. Secondly, and if you can't afford it, like I said, just reach out to me through email and I'm still going to help you anyway. But let's not go in. I don't want to go in too much on here and in front of everybody, if that makes sense. So I don't want, unless you really want to, you understand what I'm saying? That sounds like a delicate situation. That sounds very delicate, okay? And I want to be able to address it properly. Okay, I see you, babe. You can send me an email. My email is on my page. My email is on my page, okay? It should be KeishaCoxson. I think I have KeishaCoxson14 at gmail.com, but my business email is KeishaCoxson2, the number 2, at gmail.com. And when I say KeishaCoxson14, it's the number 1 and 4. Okay, so KeishaCoxson14 at gmail.com or KeishaCoxson2 at gmail.com. So just contact me on one of those. All right. And then we can talk, more deeper about that. That sounds like this. See, stuff like that I'm very interested in. That's what I was saying. Like when I mentioned the jail thing earlier, that was just an example. Like I like the mind of people. I don't know. It's just a gift that God gave me, and you have to like what you do. You have to be interested in it so that way you can be good at what you're doing. So some people may not get it, because it's the psychological, it's like the psychological aspect of things. But I love it, and in order for me to be good at this, y'all, I have to love it. And if you're paying me $150 or $250, it needs to be worth it. And I need to love what I'm doing, and I need to know what I'm doing. So who my clients, I have to be able to provide Like my services has to be amazing, and I have to love what I do. I don't want a therapist that don't love what they do. I don't want an emotional support coach that doesn't love what they do and not interested in what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I am very intrigued by certain things, and I this actually brings me joy to it. Not other people's pain and stuff, but being able to help them get through it and get to the other side. I want you to get to the other side. That's the goal here, to get through the other side. Okay. And as you can see, despite of the fact that nobody has sent any money or anything, I'm still on here and I'm helping, because at the end of the day, God's gonna take care of me. And God is using me right now to be of service to you all, with or without money, I'll take it. I'll take it. It is what it is. I just want us all to heal and to get through to the other side. Okay, your daughter is a mental health therapist, and she probably loves it. I hope she loves it. Like, you listen, whatever your profession is, whatever gift God gives you, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Like, if you draw, you might love drawing. If you're a singer, you might just love singing. You know, if you play a sport and you're like, I'm so gifted at this, you're probably gonna love it. You understand what I'm saying? You're probably gonna love it. So whoever you go to get your services from, you want to know that they love what they do. You understand what I'm saying? You want to make sure of that. You want to make sure you are investing your coins into the proper services, and not somebody that's just doing it for the money, but somebody who's actually doing it because they enjoy what they do, and they really want to help you. They really, really want to help you. I promise you. That's where I'm at with it. So if that makes sense to you all. No, I can't draw or sing. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I think I'm a rapper at this point, because I've been rhyming here and there. It's been happening lately. I don't know. I might have another gift, y'all. Might have to do a cipher or something. I'm not sure. Would I ever work? Possibly. I might would do behavioral analyst. Possibly. I will look more into it, but maybe. I don't think. Why you ask? I don't think I can Gmail you because my account is linked to my parents, and I don't. Okay. What about Facebook? What about Facebook? Can you find? You got a Facebook? Can you find me on Facebook? Let me know. We're gonna figure out how to connect. Okay, you said she has about 5 staff members working for her. That's what's up. That's amazing, and congratulations on her success. Okay. Now I look like Lil Kim. You know what? Yo, we're gonna overlook the negativity. Okay. I've never stripped in my life. Shit, if I did, I probably would be talking to y'all from a mansion right now. Okay. I would be talking to y'all from a mansion in my office right now. Oh, you're not on Facebook. Okay, well, contact me on YouTube. We gonna figure it out. Just leave me. What I want you to do is go on one of my videos or shorts or something, and leave me a message, and then I'll reach out to you, and then we can go from there. Will that work? We can go from there. Okay. You know what? This shirt, I've had this shirt for a when I tell you very long time. I think I got it from Gabriel Brothers. If you are from maybe Maryland, I don't know. Maybe they have a Gabriel Brothers in other cities. I'm not sure. But Gabriel Brothers is where I think I got the shirt from. And I never thought I would wear it, y'all. Because I bought it because it was on clearance and it was cute. And I used to be bigger and stuff like that. And then even when I got slimmer, I didn't put it on. And then I got big again because I got pregnant. But I've had this shirt for years. I just said that actually when I put it on. I said I had this shirt for so many years. I never even knew I would wear it. I just kept it. It made it here to Costa Rica. It was one of the items I brought with me. Oh, thank you so much. But yep, y'all. So just let's focus on healing ourselves, loving ourselves, not settling just for anything. And after this live, you might have to look at your partner that you with, and if they breaking your peace. If you got, what you doing? Where you at? He ain't answering the phone. She ain't answering the phone. They've been missing all day. I think something going on. Don't consume your life with that, babe. Live your life, okay? And if you got to drop them like a bad habit, do what you got to do. the Hotel Rio Palace, Costa Rica last year, and it was really nice. Since I retired, I'm going to travel several parts of the world, living there to see. Yes, I think that is amazing. That is what I'm talking about right there. Travel the world if you can. And I know we be thinking we need a lot of money for everything, but sometimes y'all we really don't. Like I'm living in Costa Rica, and I can tell y'all like my rent is $400, and that includes Wi-Fi. Like my bills last month did not exceed, I think they were $557. When I tell you that I am able, if I wanted to, and I can because I've done it, live in this country making $1,000 or under with 3 kids. Easy. Literally easy. Like, and some may think that sounds crazy, but I'm not lying to you, babe. Like I'm not. Go out and explore the world, I promise you, okay? Um Not travel to Brazil. Call you. I'm going to the Bahamas this Sunday. Okay, you going to the Bahamas? First time overseas. Yes, I'm sending some love, safe travels, have an open mind. Y'all always be open minded when you're visiting other countries and stuff like that, or states, continents, islands, whatever. Because the culture is different. Don't get there and expecting things to be the way that it is in the United States or wherever you're from, because it doesn't work like that. Like, one thing about Costa Rica, what I can tell you is if you come here, you go to a restaurant, you go inside of a store where you need some services, be patient, because you're going to have it. You can't be at the table like, hello, you taking too long to get over here. No, they take their time. And it's not like being smart take their time. They just more relaxed. They're not stressing. So they're going to get to you when they get to you, okay? That's something that I learned coming here, okay? So just be mindful of things such as that, if that makes sense, y'all. Yeah, so just be patient and just be open minded. Like I said, it's a whole new way of living out there that we don't know of. So when we get to the next place, we might be expecting it to be like what we're used to, and not realizing like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm not in my country. I'm not where I'm used to being. You know what I mean? It's like I have to adjust to the culture. I have to adjust to the way that these people operate. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I do have an, let me let me tell you my Instagram is, y'all, because I struggle. I'm gonna change the name on it. I promise you at this point. I do have an emotional support coaching page, and I think you can just find me on there with KeishaCoxson, to be honest with you. That one is more simple. It's the other one that I had that's like longer. And I don't really get on there like that. I'm about to see if I'm logged on this phone. I don't think I am. No, I don't think I am. I'm gonna have to write it down next time so that way I can tell y'all exactly what it is. Okay, no, it's more difficult. It's like living underscore instead underscore. Hold on. Shoot, it just kicked me off. Okay, so it's living underscore instead underscore of underscore daydreaming, I think. See, I don't even know. Ain't that sad? Okay, I see somebody started following me on my Facebook. Facebook would be the best. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Facebook will probably be the best in this moment, okay? That will probably be the best. Okay, thank you. You commented on one of my videos. All right. And did you put something next to it so I can know what it's about, if possible? I do not want to miss you, okay? I don't, okay? If I can help you, I do not want to miss you. I want to make sure that I'm able to get to you, okay? So, listen, people, we are important. We run the world, okay? And we need to be in a healthy mental space. We need to enjoy this earth that God has given us, y'all. Live your life. When I tell you live your life, don't live that robotic lifestyle, all right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What part of Costa Rica are you? Because when I come, I would like to create a business there, and you can help. Okay, so what type of business are you looking into? And I'm in Guanacaste, but Guanacaste is kind of big. Okay, so I'm close to, like Playa Samada. Maybe like close to Nicoya. Hey, it's me from. Okay, I see you. I see that you just sent me a comment, babe. So I'll get to it. But yes, listen. This is what social media is about. Let's network. So yes, I'm all for business. That excites me. I'm actually excited to hear that. So if you are serious Okay, because I don't play when it comes to business. I don't play by what I do. Okay, if I'm putting my name on something, I'm stamping it. It got to be good now. We can't play no games. So maybe you can send me an email, please, and then we can talk business. Okay, maybe it's something we can start working on now. Just kind of like collabing, talking, just conversing, and let's see what business that may be. Okay, and I'm all for it. I am all for it. I'm all for it. My Facebook profile is Keisha Coxson. It's my name. Okay, yes, I saw your comment. I saw your comment. So yes, look, use social media, y'all, to network. Use it to network too. Use it to your advantage. I know that some people, like I said, you don't want to step outside of your comfort zone, but there's money to be made out here, and there's money on social media. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether people want to talk about you and say, get offline, go get a job. This is a job. People make a lot of money on social media. Come on now, we see it. We see it. There are some people building houses off of and buying houses off of their social media money. I mean, it's possible. So just utilize it. It's out there. Use it. Use it to your advantage while you can, because we don't know how long we're gonna have it for. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. You got social media. You have a gift. It's something that you do, something you like to do, but you gotta be willing to step outside your comfort zone. I can't even say I'm a private person at this point because I am on social media, but that was one of my struggles with becoming a content creator and actually putting myself out there, even for this and my business and working out and stuff like that, because I'm more private and I like to keep things more private, but then I feel like I'm in a box to a degree. And God said, Keisha, you are too amazing, and I did not create you to stay in a box. I need you to talk to my people. You have to put yourself out there. I have you living a life that I want you to show to other people. And I mean, I gotta do what God told me to do, so that's what I'm doing. Whether I want to or not. You understand what I'm saying? In the stock market, okay, making money. The stocks are good if you know about stocks and stuff like that. That's a way to make money. Y'all invest your money. That right there can help change your life, your kids' life. I'm looking at the comments on this other phone. That's why I'm leaning to the side. Tourism industry of Vietnam, help into the. Okay, I got you. I got your call. I saw it pop up on the top of the phone when you had commented. Yes, you just got to understand. Listen, this whole money thing, you don't got to kill yourself to do it, y'all. You don't got to kill yourself to make money. I promise you. I know they made it out like we got to kill ourselves to get it, but you really don't. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad I can help you, but you really don't have to kill yourself. I promise you. You just got to really tap into your brain, y'all. Just sit down, tap into your brain. If it's something you really, really want to do, like, listen, I'm tired of working this job. When I tell you, I be seeing videos now, people waking up, they sick of it. They like, I'm not here to work. Who made this up, right? Who created this that I'm here to just work my life away, and that's all I do is work. I have a house I'm paying for. I don't even get to enjoy it. I have a car and I only drive it to work and I'm paying for it. Like, come on now. You just gotta sit down, tap into your mind, and come up with a plan, a creative plan. And if you have some like-minded people that are close to you, and y'all can kind of come together and create some type of business plan or buy some land, break generational curses, build some generational wealth, y'all. Create an easier life for your children, okay? We don't want them working at McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. That don't have to be their life. It don't have to be. Set them up for something great, okay? If you can. And you can. You can. I don't care if you got 2 pennies right now. It's all in the mind. What can you do to start creating revenue? What can you do? I'm ready to anything to make money. Now, why do I do what specifically? Why do I do emotional support coaching, or why do I what are you asking me specifically? But if you are asking me why do I do emotional support coaching, which I already spoke on, I love it. I enjoy it, and this is my gift. This is my gift. I didn't pick it. This is it. Like I said, I want to sing, and if I could sing, y'all would be on here singing y'all hearts out. But I can't. So I'm utilizing the gift that God gave me. One, to speak to nations, to speak to the world, to speak to people all over the world. One, to create money for myself, some revenue. I'm just utilizing my gift. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm doing what I got to do. And helping people with something that I just love to do. Like, I could have almost nothing And I'm trying to find out who I can bless next. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm already over here like I could barely have money to buy myself food, and I'm ready to buy the people food down the street. Like that's just my heart. Is literally that's just who I am. Like I've always been this way. I've always been that person that's out. I'm out dropping off food to the homeless. I'm gathering pillows and blankets and taking them to the homeless. I'm out giving out Christmas gifts to the homeless people, people who are in need, families that need help. That has always been me. Always. There's nothing. I can't shake it. I can't shake it. That's who I am. That is who I am. Get tourism in India. Okay, you said visit India is what you're saying. I love you too. No, that's not my email. That's my YouTube page. But no, my email is KeishaCoxson14, the number 14 at gmail.com, or KeishaCoxson2, the number 2 at gmail.com. Not you need a strong breeze to hit the shirt. Let me keep it closed. I'm in the house, so ain't no breeze coming through here. I'm actually a little hot right now, to be completely honest, which I'm a little hot right now. But yeah, so that's why I do what I do, because it's my gift. And even if I can't keep it to myself, y'all. If you got a gift, don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. How can you help people with your gift? If you're an artist, I'm sure your art can make somebody smile. And not only that, you can put a price tag on it. That might sound crazy to somebody, but somebody else will purchase it. You understand what I'm saying? So know your worth. Know your worth. And that is something that I struggle with, because when I started this business, I was talking to my cousin. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll charge like $100 or $150 for a session. He said no. He said $250 minimum. $250 minimum, Keisha. And I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. He's like, Keisha, you know your worth. Know what you're worth. And somebody who knows your worth is going to be willing to pay you that $250. Just be patient. Okay. And listen, he knows what he's talking about. Now I got a leaf blower. More blessings. Thank you so much for your children. And I declare blessings for you as well. Okay? Because this live is not even just about me. This live is about you all. And prayfully somebody out of the 59 people that are present right now, prayfully I am helping somebody. I'm actually about to get off here now because I got to feed my babies. It's time for me to go ahead and come up with some dinner. I usually think about it first. I actually like the kitchen, y'all. Let me when I get in the kitchen, it's like my zone. I get very creative in there. I like coming up with different things and cooking different things. I never know what I'm gonna make. So that's a place in my house that I also enjoy. Now I cook for my kids. I'm not like a chef or anything like that, but I love seeing how like my food turn out, and it's always good. Like I could be doing something I never made before, getting creative. I let my spirit guide me even in the kitchen. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Just like with my workout, okay, do this workout. It's like I'm telling you, it's like God just dropping it and do this, do that. So I get in the kitchen and I'll be cooking, and then something be like, all right, put this in there. All right, do this like that. All right, I'm like, all right, okay. And then I do it, and it always works. It always works, okay? Can I do? No. Listen, my workout session already happened. Now, tomorrow I'm on day 91, okay? Day 91 tomorrow. I will be back outside working out again. I'm going, y'all. I'm going. And just me sitting here seeing these arms as I'm talking to y'all just is motivation for me. I'm trying to tell you, it's motivation because I see it. I see it. My arms were big. They were big and fat. Okay, they were definitely big. I carried a lot of fat in my arms. So I'm so happy to see that my hard work is truly paying off. I really do. Yeah, so I'm really happy to see that. So all right, y'all, it's time for me to go. I want to do this every day. I feel like God, because I got whatever you do, be consistent. Thank you for the love. Be consistent. So I need to be consistent with this, okay? And that's the only way I'm going to grow my business is if I am consistent, which is something I started lacking in when it came to my business. I'm being honest and transparent with y'all. I have to see you back on. Sorry, mister. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, you was there for my workout, and I appreciate y'all support. I really, really do. Like I said, if you can't send gifts and can't send money, that's okay too, because we can just still chat anyway, okay? And you can still get your message regardless, all right? Now, the people who sent me, I saw one young lady, okay, you sent me a Facebook, I think, request, and then a young man who was in need of some services, you sent me a message on YouTube. I did see that. Now right when I get off of here, I can't answer it right away. I just want to say that because I got to get in the kitchen and go ahead and make my kids dinner. I actually would have cooked already. I was trying to get on here a lot sooner, y'all, but my baby wouldn't take a nap. I tried to lay her down twice and it just didn't work, okay? But she's in there with her sisters right now and she's done amazing this whole entire time. So she's probably about to start getting riled up. So now I need to go ahead and get into the kitchen, but I would prefer to be on here a lot earlier. But everything happens the way it's supposed to, and it's divine timing, and we are all in the right place at the right time when we're supposed to be, okay, and where we're supposed to be. So this is the way God had it, and this is what it is. Okay, you about to write my email down? Okay, let me say it again. Matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do, because I'm on my other phone. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I didn't mess that up. Please forgive me. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now so that way y'all have it, and before I log off, you got it. Okay, right there. And then let me put the other one in there as well. You're welcome, you're welcome. Hold on, y'all. Now, the second one is my business email. So if you contacted me in reference to business, I would prefer the other one, but I'm going to give you both of them as a, you know, why not? But like the 14 one, the KeishaCoxson14, that's like my regular everyday email, and I do check it every day, of course, both of them. But that's where I get, you know, but if it's in reference to business and you are looking for like, you want me to respond quicker, it will probably be the business email, I would say. Thank you so much. All right, so before I log off, I'm not going to log off just yet because I want to make sure y'all, you write down the email, you get it before I log off, because I don't think you're going to see it anymore, of course, once I log off again. I just put my email in the chat, babe. Did y'all get it? I sent it from another page, from my other page actually. So yes, I created another page on my other phone, which actually helps me when it comes to stuff like this, actually. So hopefully y'all got that. So let me know if y'all got that. You good? Look in the comment. What's your name? Vincent Great. I put my email in there, KeishaCoxson2@gmail.com or KeishaCoxson14@gmail.com. You can reach me on either one of those emails. Now tomorrow, y'all, like I said, I will be outside doing my workout. You don't see the email? It didn't show up on there, Kaylee? No. In Cydia. Can you put it on there, please? Because I don't know. I see it. Maybe y'all overlooking me. All right, thank you. Put both of them, KeishaCoxson14 and KeishaCoxson2@gmail.com. All right, my daughter is actually gonna put it in there because y'all saying y'all don't see it, and I don't. It's showing on here, but it's not showing up on here. So do I FaceTime? I'm not even sure if my FaceTime work here. Do you have WhatsApp? WhatsApp is more so I operate off of WhatsApp. Like living here in Costa Rica, like when you like step outside of like the US, is more like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the way to communicate.
What's the second one?
KeishaCoxson2, the number 2@gmail.com. All right, let me see if my daughter posted it. You gonna just do both of them in the same one? But yeah, so we use WhatsApp. Do you have WhatsApp? And if you don't, you know, you can always download it on your phone. But I think on my iPhone, my FaceTime might work when I'm on Wi-Fi. But WhatsApp is what I prefer. But if it works, then it works. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for my daughter to put it in there, y'all, before I go. I don't see it.
Some person said I put KeishaCoxson4. That's the first one, and then I just put the second one.
Okay, did y'all see my daughter's post? All I see is there's no email. Maybe it's just slow.
Scroll down.
I did. I don't see it.
How?
I don't know what's going on.
Still typing in the chat.
If they see it, that's all that matters. I don't have to see it. Do y'all see it? Did y'all get the email? Thank you so much, and the same to you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. She said now it disappeared. I don't know what's going on. You see how the devil work, y'all? All right, my baby's coming. She says it's time to go. Okay, Betsy. Mommy's coming. You ready for some comida? Some comida?
Now do you see?
Give me a kissy. No, I don't see it. But I said it. You know what? I'm gonna put it in. Next time when I come on, I'll put it in the thing so y'all can have it.
Oh, maybe they don't allow you to put emails.
Yeah, maybe they don't. My daughter said maybe they don't allow you to do it because they keep on taking it out. You gonna? Oh, she's gonna try to take out my boobie. Okay, it's time to go. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let mommy in. Let mommy in the live in a professional manner. All right, y'all. I thank y'all so much. Butsy, y'all, she mad. I gotta go. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, for joining. Again, if you need some emotional support services, please contact me. Come on, Butsy Pooh. Come on, mama. Come on. We about to go make some comida. I just want to say proper adios before I go. Yes, that's my baby. Hold on, Butsy. Okay, let's say ciao. No, she wants milk, y'all. Gotta go. Say ciao, digle ciao, mi amor. Digle ciao. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow with my day 91 workout, and then in the afternoon, we will come back on here with some more emotional support coaching. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Ciao. Okay, mama. Okay.